That's how it's done, Charlie Brown. Good grief, Linus. I don't think I understood today's lesson in class. What part, Charlie Brown? Honestly, all of it. All this Congress and law passing stuff has my head spinning. Once you begin to break it down into each step, it's not too hard. I'll review with you. Let's start at the beginning, Charlie Brown. First things first. Do you remember the difference between a bill and a law? Well, that's easy, I think. A bill is proposed legislation, an idea. A bill doesn't become law until it goes through Congress. That's right, Charlie Brown. Also, don't forget the difference between a public and private bill. I know that too. Public bills affect the general public, while private bills affect a specific individual or group, like businesses. It's all that crazy voting stuff that confuses me. Before we get there, we should go over the other types of legislations. There are 3 kinds. Yeah, simple resolutions, joint resolutions, and concurrent resolutions. But I don't remember the difference, Linus. I was getting there, Charlie Brown. Simple resolutions are, well, simple. They are legislation addressing a matter affecting the operations of either the U.S. House of Representatives or the Senate. Simple resolutions only need to pass in the chamber it affects. Joint resolutions only need to pass in one of the chambers. Oh, so that means concurrent resolutions have to pass in both chambers. That's right. But can you please stop interrupting me? You should know that's impolite, Charlie Brown. Oh, sorry, Linus. So what's next? Now we're headed to the Capitol building. This is where Congress works. Here they hold caucuses and vote bills to become laws. You remember the different parts of Congress, Charlie Brown? There's the House of Representatives. They're based on state population, so there's much more of them. And then there's the Senate. Each state has 2 senators for equal representation. Right, so a bill can be proposed by a sponsor, usually from the House of Representatives. The bill is then sent to a committee that studies it. The committee writes all sorts of rules to get the bill ready. Then the bill is finally considered or debated in the House of Representatives. At the end they hold a vote by saying yay for support or nay for against. All they need is a simple majority of more than half for it to move on. And that's it? Oh no, Charlie Brown. Once the bill goes through the House, it goes through the exact same process in the Senate. Good grief! That must take forever. No wonder it takes the government so long to pass new laws. Once it goes through the Senate and gets a majority vote again, the bill finally becomes a law, Charlie Brown. Wow! Thanks, Linus. It's starting to make... You blockheads! There's one more step! Oh, hi, Lucy. Linus, maybe if you weren't clinging to that stupid blanket all the time, you'd pay better attention. Charlie Brown, if you weren't such a blockhead, you would have understood the lesson the first time. Lucky for you two, I paid attention and remembered the most important step. After the bill goes through the House of Representatives and the Senate, it finally has to go through the President. The big man himself has a few choices. I thought all he had to do was sign it. Let me finish, you blockhead. Yes, the President can sign the bill into law, or he can veto it, rejecting the bill altogether. Or, if the President isn't sure about the choice, he can table it. If the bill is left alone for 10 days, it automatically becomes a law. Oh, I just remembered, during that 10-day period, the Senate and the House can also choose to adjourn, closing the session and canceling the bill too. I was going to say that next, Linus. And that's how it's done, Charlie Brown. How a bill becomes a law. Do you get it now? Yeah, thanks for helping me, Linus. And you too, Lucy. Always happy to help, Charlie Brown. You're lucky I wasn't in such a crappy mood today. I love this topic anyway. Doesn't learning about all this stuff make you proud of our country? You know what? It sure does. Oh, hi, Snoopy. When did you get here? The end.